Welcome to another episode of TMS Class. Today we're going to be talking about new mid anime. Okay, this new anime in particular. It seems like a lot of anime has been produced lately that is just mid. Okay, so like for starters, let's start off with this is not mid, but Gachiakuta is, I think right now is A tier, and I feel like I haven't read the manga, but as it goes on, I feel like it would definitely hit S tier. Gachiakuta is definitely a new gen anime to look out for. Okay, so that's a good one. To Be Hero X is, I think that's S tier.
That's going to be anime of the year.
Yeah.
Down.
Yes, that will be anime of the year.
No
okay.
one's touching that.
Yeah. I know next year we got Frieren season 2, JJK season 3. Apothecary Diary season 3, which is Apothecary Diary is so slept on.
It really is.
But anyway, but this new mid fucking anime, okay? So one of actually that I have really high hopes for is the Water Magician. Now minus the animation, okay? Because I feel like the animation is kind of hurting it. I feel like it's a high C, low B. I feel like it's there are some things that are wrong with it. And while it is an isekai, it's not like a typical isekai. Like he doesn't die, and now he has a harem of women.
Yeah,
right?
that's also true. It's not following the normal trope. I think for me, just the animation. I know you said the animation is good, but I feel like it fell off maybe after episode 2 or 3. It just didn't look as crisp. It didn't like really draw me in.
Yeah. Now I will say, okay, since you said that, the fight with Abel and his squad versus those goblins was a little.
Yeah, that was a
little rough. It was like damn near slideshowy.
Yeah, it was
right.
It was not
yeah, that was. I don't really.
Even when he went to go save Abel and his crew, and he went to go fight those demons, the fight ended in like 3 seconds. So like, he didn't give us anything to like really like.
And yeah, you talking about when Ro comes?
Yeah.
Or Rio, however you say his name.
Yeah, that was he just sliced all their heads off and like, okay, the fight's over.
Yeah, and then he sidesteps and then slices the demon prince. Who's not a demon prince, I guess.
Right. Like I get it, you're overpowered, but at the same time, like give us something to like really go off of to really like get us going.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, here's the thing. Let me back up here. Not every anime needs to have Demon Slayer, My Hero, JJK levels of animation.
Agreed.
But right, if you don't have the budget for it, like I understand. However, the tone is set. You feel me? And I feel like anime, you don't need it to have a compelling story, to tell your story. But when you have shows like, Frieren that does the animation very beautifully, right?
Right.
One Piece has come a very long way, right? One Piece has come a very long way. But when you have like other shows that tell a very great story, and the animation is still pretty up there, it's not like I said, Demon Slayer or My Hero level, but it's still pretty up there. I don't know. I feel like animation now has become a standard on how to rate anime.
It has been. Like if the animation isn't good, you're not gonna want to watch the anime.
You're not gonna.
You have the greatest story ever.
I really want to say this suffered from it. It did, but it didn't. Oh God, what was the manhwa that was converted to anime?
The
beginning after the end.
Yeah,
that had such hype. I've read the manhwa. It has such a great story, but the anime not only did it skip a lot of parts, but the animation just it
was a slideshow.
It was horrible, right?
Somehow I got greenlit for season 2. I'm still not understanding.
Yeah, the beginning after the end is another one where not only did they skip a lot from the manhwa, it was just the animation's trash, the story's trash compared to the manhwa. They skipped a lot of shit.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so the Secrets of the Water Magician is I want it to be good. Like I'm caught up. I want it to be.
It's just bad pacing. It's very bad pacing. The dip in animation.
Yeah.
And it's just the MC is just not interesting, unfortunately, to me.
Rio's not interesting.
No, not interesting at all.
Okay.
There's nothing to it.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a sleeper. After episode
I
1
thought
and 2.
it was definitely gonna be a sleeper type anime, and yeah. So okay, let me ask you: do you think it's one of those shows that if the animation was a little better, would it be able to save it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes, but you can tell after episode 1 or 2, that's where everything fell off. That's where the budget dried up. The budget just
So
put everything into those first 2 episodes.
Oh man.
And it was done.
Yeah.
It was done. I was like, wait, this isn't what I saw in the first. What is going? Even the intro looks. The animation for that. Look, all the money went into the intro in episode 1 and 2, and then that was it.
I really hope we get a second season, but it's looking like it's just gonna be
With
a
a bigger
12
budget.
episode anime. Yeah,
Bigger budget.
I want it to be good. I really do. Another one that is really just kind of subpar. Like I said, I'll give The Water Magician high C, low B. Cause I fuck with it a little bit. Another one that I feel is very fucking mid is Secrets of the Silent Witch. And here's the thing, because I think it's mid because you start off, okay, this witch starts off with this broken fucking ability. She damn near opens up the fucking heavens.
Yep.
Okay? And then you're thinking, because of that first episode, you're thinking, oh, that sets the pace for the rest of the show.
Exactly.
And then they put this girl in school. She's already one of the 7 mages. Why the fuck is she going back to school? Like, I understand she has to protect the prince, which is actually was her homeboy's job,
Yep.
right? And he just passed it on to her. But it's like, why are you back in school? Why are you doing all this? And you're making friends and shit. You're a treasurer. You're supposed to be saving. Not only are you a broken fucking character, okay, but now you're trying to save the prince. And then I think like the latest episode, she does that move again where she opens that door,
drains all her mana,
whatever. And it's like the animation isn't bad in that.
It's not at all. It's just.
But the story is just like why?
It loses you because, like I said, it's focusing on her trying to break out of that shell of being that quiet girl that doesn't talk to anybody, and that's like the main premise right now. She's trying to make friends.
So you got 8 or 9 episodes of character development.
Yep.
Like I don't like why. Like what do we do? Like that's not the show. Isn't about her character development. Like maybe give an episode or 2 about it, or have it go on as like a B story. But
they could have done it to where the story is still focusing on the assassination of the prince and these foreign entities or whatever that's trying to take him out. And as that's happening, in between, you have little moments of, oh, hey, I'm trying to get better at this, or oh, I'm trying to do this, or I'm trying to do this. But they're not. They'll give you like a little piece of action, but let's focus on this character development.
Right. As a matter of fact,
action character development.
There was that one instance where like the dragon attacked the village, and then she sniped this dragon from far away.
Yep.
She one-shots a dragon from almost another fucking town over.
Exactly.
Not exactly, but still, she snipes this dragon from a distance. She one-shots dragon, and then it's like that's it.
Yep. Now, to piggyback on that part, after she snipes that dragon, her familiar was like, hey, did you notice something? She's like, what? You didn't freak out when you saw my face. And they literally focused on that. Like I said, the whole thing is focusing on her.
Her character development.
Her personality switch.
Another one that I really don't fuck with. Secrets of the Silent Witch is a C. The first episode for me was a strong B. It could have been A tier. But it was a strong B the first episode, but then it just kind of declined. Yeah. And also, I think the last episode that came out like 2 days ago is a accumulation episode, like a 0.5. Like, why already? You're a new gen anime already. You got a 0.5 episode? Like, okay,
unnecessary. But
yeah. Hey. So you got a fucking filler in here.
It's still a C right now. I thought it was. I had high hopes for it.
Low C, low C for
it's
sure.
mid now. It's just.
But another one that is definitely C is Tougen Anki,
I think it's Tougen Anki.
That shit. I don't fuck with it.
First and foremost,
I don't fuck with it.
Let's just get this out the way first. I read the manga. The manga is great. I love the manga, but the anime is terrible. I don't even know what I'm watching when I watch that anime.
Yeah.
And then the mangaka, clearly you're letting us know what you like.
Yeah. The mangaka has a thing for huge titties. That is
every single girl.
Yeah. And ain't none of them got back problems? What?
What are we doing here?
The girl with the, like, at what, not the Oni agency,
but
the other
Momotaro,
agency.
Yeah. That can do the little...
Her shirt is basically just covering her nipples. Like, what, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying, like, obviously women, don't exist like that, but it's like, You know, bro,
He's
all of
letting
your
you know.
female characters are like that.
He
Like,
has a
what do we?
fetish.
Yeah,
he has a fetish. He's making it very obvious and very clear. He has a
yeah,
fetish.
that's okay.
But
And-
minus that, like I said, the manga is better because the focus is on the main character and like his bloodline.
yeah,
In the manga, spoilers for those who haven't read the manga, he has a secret ability.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but he has an element,
okay.
and he can use his blood manipulation and create fire from that.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like, and that fire can literally almost burn anything and
Okay.
everything. And then there are other characters just like him, thinking about 7 or 8 of them, and they all each have their own individual element. Now, here's the thing, I felt like they pulled Attack on Titan. Each of those characters that have that special blood, they only live for a certain amount of years. So if you have that, yeah, your lifespan is like shot.
Also, I don't really. Also, I mean, the story. Here's the thing: the story is a great premise in the sense of like they have these characters who could manipulate their blood. Okay?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Like I get that, right? And if you do too much, you like that one girl during the training.
Yeah, you'll basically just go anemic because
yeah.
blood loss.
So it's a great premise where everybody has blood manipulation, basically. But I don't like the way that they're using the 3D animation for every fight.
Yeah, like I said, the anime just doesn't do it justice.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't.
don't. The animation.
I don't think the
for
budget
that
was
is-
there for the kind of animation that.
I mean, you need the budget to do a 3D animation, and they hired the fucking voice actor Levi, the Japanese Levi voice actor. They have a budget. It's just like I haven't read the manga, so maybe the anime isn't doing the manga justice.
Just not.
But the anime so far, in my opinion, is oh god, it's C tier at best. It's C tier, low
So
C.
maybe just the animators. Maybe they need better animators. Maybe I don't know.
The characters are forgettable, right? Like
Every
I
single
just
one.
don't. The story, like, it has a great building blocks for a story. It has a great foundation for a story.
I like the powers.
But yeah, the power system is cool.
I love the
right?
power system.
And instead of having an inner demon, he is the fucking demon.
Exactly.
Right?
I love the enemies they fight. They use bacteria or viruses essentially
Right.
to have it, and they can. One of them has the ability to control gravity. It's like they have
The foundation is there.
Yeah, but
It's just poorly executed.
exactly. There we go.
Now, something that is not poorly executed, and I think if it is a runner-up for Anime of the Year, it won't win. There's just too many other great animes, but it
No, there's
deserves
only
to
one.
be talked about. Is Clevitus.
Yes.
Clevitus is really good. Okay?
Personally, that is my anime of the year. I know it won't be To Be Hero X.
Yeah.
But that is my anime of the year.
The story, the animation, right? The characters, just the whole premise of it.
I love it.
Because I'm reading the manga on that one. I saw that. I was like, I need to read the manga on this
Yeah.
one. And then the first episode was like an hour long. So, you get this taste of it, whatever. And now where it's at in the anime, where she's fighting her essentially the dude who was her dad's friend.
Yeah.
And Clevitus is that's an A tier anime, if I'm being honest.
100%.
It's a high A tier anime. Clevitus is really good.
Yeah.
Clevitus is really good.
At first I got a little worried. I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna be one of these, the demon lord, and they're gonna soften my heart kind of thing. Nah, he sticks to his morals and like, listen, bro, if this little kid doesn't do what that girl's,
annihilate the
I'm
humans.
wiping everybody. I stand on that. Nothing is changed. I don't care how great these humans are.
Their relationship is strictly business.
Yes.
But there's
I like
also
it.
like they are learning from each other because he acknowledges Alicia like 2 or 3 times, like her strength. He was like, she's the first person to ever do any type of damage because she cut his horn, like just a little bit.
Yeah.
She cut his horn, right?
He's never experienced that. So
Right,
it's like,
and then he's like, there's another instance where he was like, oh, Alicia's got it, like she's stronger than she looks or whatever the case. Like he acknowledges her, right? And then even then, she doesn't want to.
when he's not calling her useless.
Right. Okay. Minus that. She doesn't want to acknowledge it, but she does in a sense of like, because there's one instance where she was like, oh, somebody told me like X, and she was talking about Clint, and she acknowledges him in a similar fashion, and Clevitus is a really great anime.
No,
Clevitus is a really great anime.
like I'm reading the manga on that one as well. I'm not gonna spoil anything there, but the way it's going, and the way they're animating it, they're doing it so much justice. And it's like the story is just, give it time. The way it's gonna unravel, it's not gonna be 2B Hero X. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna make it a 24 episode run, that's the only way it's even gonna get close.
Right.
If they stop at 12, yeah, well.
Yeah, 2B Hero X is clearing.
Yeah, 2B Hero X is the best thing.
But
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Clevitis is real good. Especially, like I said, well, I'm caught up on the manga. So what's about to happen next is,
you're right.
Keep in mind the show, the manga, the show is called Clevitis. Okay, it is not Hero Alicia. It's not whatever.
Exactly.
It is called Clevitis for a reason. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Another one that I think is just kind of mid, damn near trash, is that the Rebirth we were talking about earlier, the where old boy just screams and yells.
Oh yeah. I'll be honest with you. I feel like episode 2, I dropped it. I can't even remember the name.
Yeah, so, something Rebirth. Let me look this up. And here's the thing with that, because I feel like, again, the use of 3D animation is just too much. It's good if it's Onmyo Kaiten, however you say it, Rebirth verse. Yeah, that is just garbage. Okay, it's a low C D tier, damn near.
I'll be honest, 3D just doesn't. It's just not a good use.
When you incorporate bits and pieces of it, like if you have a massive army and you just have 3D rendering,
that's fine.
Certain movement, like walking through town, because like the first couple episodes of Demon Slayer have it, right? But when you were using it so heavily, like fight scenes, or with the Berserk when it came out, it was all 3D animation. Trash.
It just didn't flow.
I feel like Toga and Aniki and this Rebirth verse used too much of the 3D animation.
They did,
and it's just not it's not good. It's not. I don't fuck with it. And the characters again are forgettable. There's no real. The main character just kind of screams at everything and just. It's like he's trying too hard to be Asta, right? So
he is trying too hard to be Asta, but there's nothing really to him. Like the most you know is I'm just gonna avenge my pops, and that's about it. Like you don't really learn anything that would make you be like, I like this dude. He's cool. Like nothing like that. Like the other characters.
And then the storyline is still even kind of weird because he's doing all this to protect this girl that he saw in a dream.
Yep.
And then they're all still stuck in his town. They refuse to leave his town even though it keeps getting attacked. Right, which blows my mind. It's like almost every hour a fucking catastrophic event happens. So that the storyline is just kind of trash in my opinion. I don't really fuck with that. Yeah, I don't fuck with that one. Yeah, I don't. What was that other one? That other isekai that my Apocalypse Bringer.
Oh
yeah, that
one. Okay, so. I don't know if any of you have watched Overlord. That's kind of where my mind went when I saw that one start. I'm like, okay, so another kind of Overlord,
kind of
thing like that. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Episode 1 went off. I'm like, okay, cool. Episode 2, and then it just went left, and then he just I don't even really know where to go with that. It's just like it's kind of one of those moments like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what's up with these isekais where they go to this new world, and because his servant is like, who do you need? Like, what do you need? Whatever. Like, I'll do whatever you want. Right. And it's like they're implying like so much shit, and it's just kind of like, what are we doing here? And then he's asking for it's not the latest episode. Like I think it's like episode 5 or I dropped it after. Yeah. Yeah, he's asking for little girls to come and so he could talk to them. I was kind of like, what are we doing here?
It just makes it seem weird.
Why is it such a
I know I get anime can be weird from time to time, but there's just certain things where it's like that's too much. I don't fuck with that. You gotta chill on that.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, there are too many isekais out nowadays. Like, this is just getting flooded with unnecessary isekais, and there's no real depth to any of their stories.
There's no depth to that fucking isekai.
Like, there's just none. It's just too many of the same regurgitated nonsense. Oh, hey, I'm overpowered, and I can do whatever I want. Okay, we get that, but like, give us something to go off of. Like, a good beginning, middle, and end. None of them have that. It's just an overpowered guy living out his daily life. I don't care about that. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
There was one on Netflix that was actually pretty good. I didn't get a chance to finish it yet though, but where they're going to the moon, and because like they dropped like a satellite or something.
I know what you're talking about.
And it killed his parents.
Oh, that one came out a while ago.
I thought it came out this year.
No, did it come out this year? I thought
Did it come out this year? I thought it came out this year. That's a really good anime.
But that's from the creator of Full Metal Alchemist, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a great anime. Something Moon, something Jazz.
Yeah, hold on. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, hold on, I got it on mine. That's a great, because the animation's pretty solid on that one. What is this called? Oh yeah, it's not even on my...
Moonrise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Moonrise is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's from the makers of Full Metal Alchemist. It was great.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing. That was...
Yeah.
But it didn't really get
cool.
any attention.
It didn't. Moonrise is actually pretty solid.
I know some people complain like the pacing was kind of all over the place, but to me,
No, I thought it was pretty...
Yeah.
Now, here's something that...
The power system was unique too. I love that.
Yeah. Something that I feel like deserves more attention, because people were complaining about animation when it came out last year. But I think something that's actually really good, I really like it, is Sakamoto Days. I like Sakamoto
Days is so slept on.
Sakamoto Days is very slept on.
Yeah. I think what it was, if you read the manga, the way the fights are drawn in the manga versus how it was animated in, I guess, season 1 or part 1, whatever you want to call it, it just doesn't look as eye-catching, honestly.
Right.
There's still good fights.
It's still good. But see, that's the thing. That animation with those fights, I feel like that is an acceptable level of animation that a lot of animes, like, I feel like that should be the baseline, right? The animation in Sakamoto Days should be the baseline, right? And then, obviously, you get into your big leagues, right? My Hero, Demon Slayer, right? Like the crazy shit, the new over the top, right? The new One Piece episodes. But Sakamoto Days should be the baseline of animation that anime should strive for.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying? Because I don't think the animation was bad, especially with the fight scenes. I don't think the animation was bad.
All the fights are great.
If Togenomaki had that level of animation, then we could just chalk it up to like, oh, it's just hella fan service, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just hella titties everywhere. Like, okay, we get it, right? But if it had that level of animation instead of this 3D animation bullshit, Togean, it would be a strong, like, high B, maybe, right? So, the Water Magician, same thing. If it had that level of animation, great. It would have been good. But, like I said, the animation can only save you so much. Like, if the story sucks, it sucks.
Yeah.
So I don't sit up here. I'm not trying to sit up here and say, like, oh, having this level of animation will fix everything. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can't have a shitty story or a mid-level story and shitty animation or whatever the case.
You need one or the other.
Right.
Like,
so,
either they're both great or one's good, the other one's bad. They can't both be bad.
Sakamoto Days is so slept, especially it's not the most recent episode. It's like 2 or 3 episodes prior, but
after they fell off the plane
with the sword.
Yeah.
This nigga, that old dude. Oh my god.
Takamura. Yeah.
That the ghost of the
bro.
my god.
Every time he just something's getting sliced in half.
Bro.
He's destroying buildings, cars, everything, you name it.
Sakamoto Days is so slept on.
Sakamoto
Days is slept on.
Great anime, great manga.
Yeah. Sakamoto Days is slept on for sure. What's another anime that came out this year that's actually kind of, because I've dropped a couple of them.
That's good.
Yeah, what's
Kaiju number 8?
Kaiju, but I mean that's kind of standard. We already knew Kaiju number 8 was gonna be good.
Yeah.
Dan Dan's good. Speaking of Dan, I feel like a lot of people don't. Dan is because granted it follows the high school kids, but Dan Dan's a rated R anime. I mean, let's be for real. Dan Dan's a rated R anime. Like I don't really think it's fan servicey.
It's not fan servicey at all.
Yeah, I just think it's these kids who are, number one, in school, number two, going through puberty,
right,
and number three, who are dealing with paranormal activities.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? While trying to have some sort of life. You feel me? Dan is not a kid. Dan is rated R, or rated M for mature. Like Dan is, you know. But I feel like it. Minus like the crazy shit where they're, you know, stripping them of their clothes.
Yeah,
that's a little excessive, right? That is too much.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot.
You know, but minus that nonsense. Dan is actually really great. Matter of fact, not the latest episode, but I think like 2 episodes prior with the concert. That shit was amazing.
Oh, yeah, that concert.
That shit was amazing.
Nice. When they're trying to exercise the evil eye,
that shit was amazing, right? Dan is up there.
It like the manga. I get the weirdness of the show, but like it does not happen as often as some people say online or whatever. I'm like, no, it's not happening every other episode.
Right.
I like,
and it's, but that's why I say it's not fan servicey.
Yeah.
Because you look at, I'm not hating on Fire Force, but you look at Fire Force, you got old girl. Every scene this girl's in, she loses her clothes.
Yeah, and you know what? Fire Force is supposed to be one of the top anime on. I guess you could consider it new gen. I guess probably not.
Yeah.
But fan service really just like steered a lot of people away from Fire Force. Mm-hmm. Like even when the latest season came out, you didn't really hear anybody
talking about
going crazy because that fan service can hurt a lot of shows. Mm-hmm. For example, now that we're bringing that up, I was reincarnated as the Seventh Prince. The manga,
another isekai.
Another isekai.
Yeah.
But it has a great story. But the problem is the fan service is excessive.
Excessive, yeah.
Almost every chapter in the manga, there is fan service. It's to the point where, like, what were you doing when you were writing this story?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the MC, it's like he's male, but he's acting like he's female. Then later I find out the mangaka originally drew that character as a girl and then switched it over and then drew it as a boy. Like, okay, if you're going to make a boy, make it a boy. I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. But to back up, like, that anime, it should be great, mm-hmm. but too much fan service.
Yeah.
It has amazing fights. The story is solid. The MC has depth to him. He has a backstory that makes sense. It's not super complicated, but it's straight to the point.
You know what? Now that you brought that up, what do you think will ruin an anime? I feel like
fan service is number one. Excessive fan service. Yeah. I feel like every anime is going to have some degree of fan service, whether it's subtle or where it's just it's a little just out there, like it's in your face. But if you just do it like maybe 1 or 2 times and then you leave it and then focus on the story.
So we're not saying it should have no fan service, but an excessive kind of.
I think that's like a normal theme for anime. A lot of animes, like, it's going to have some level of fan service to some degree. Even like the more serious anime. Let's be honest. Let's say One Piece has a little bit of fan service. Big 3. Naruto did a little fan service. Big 3, but it's not excessive. It's just like a little bit. Just and then let's move on and focus on the actual story. Bleach does it with Rengoku once or twice. Nothing crazy though.
But they don't make it the whole character or the whole show.
And then they just move on. Like, okay, I think that's like a normal thing. Like, some of your bigger shows are going to have some degree of fan service.
Right.
Some, not all of them though. I know there are some anime that don't have any, and that's fine too. You don't need it. I don't think you need fan service at all, personally.
So excessive fan service can ruin anime. What else is something? I feel like bad
animation, honestly.
Yeah, bad animation is definitely bad animation is definitely something that can ruin an anime. It doesn't need to be top tier type animation, but excessive use of the 3D animating, I feel like can ruin it. So, like I said, it definitely needs to be Sakamoto days. That level of animation, it just needs to be the bare minimum.
Yeah, because it's not over the top, but it's good.
It's right there.
It gets the job done.
Yeah. Anything less than that, I feel like it can ruin.
In this day and age, it's like, come on.
Yeah, and you can. So here's the thing: animation can only save an anime by so much.
Right.
An anime story can only be saved. So, and this isn't just like shonen anime or any of that action type I feel like any type of anime, any genre of anime has to have like that baseline level of animation.
Agreed.
Right? Because again, you can't put all the weight of the anime just on the story. Right?
Can't.
The story might not resonate with some people or whatever the case.
Now,
right?
speaking of story, pacing is another thing.
Pacing. Yep.
Only certain anime can get away with bad pacing. One Piece. I love you to death. I really do. I've been watching you since you started from episode 1 when they were doing that weird yayo intro. But the pacing is so bad. I get it. They're doing one chapter, one episode, and they gotta stretch it out.
So to be fair, I feel like every just kind of generation has this thing. So back then in like the 90s or early 2000s rather, yeah, definitely early 2000s. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Reused frames. You're trying to save money.
Yep.
Reused frames, because that type of pacing is anime only. That's not necessarily in the manga.
No, not at
You
all.
see what I'm saying? So,
Not at all.
yeah, pacing is definitely one of those for sure. What's something else that'll ruin anime? Oh God, you're harping too much on tropes, right? So isekai where the main character dies, they're overpowered in the next life, and they just have a plethora of women. Like why?
The harem, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, harems do get unnecessary. It's
Why?
just like
what do we like? Why?
You know what? Another thing, now that we're talking about the harem thing, another thing I don't like is you'll have these anime, and there's certain big anime that do it, but I guess I just ignore it because I'm focused on the story. When you have a brother and sister, and they just like each other a little too much, or the brother that's obsessed with his sister, or the sister's obsessed with the brother. It's like.
So since you said that, so I think something else that ruins an anime or could ruin anime are the shippers, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here's my opinion. I feel like My Hero is a S tier anime.
It
okay?
is.
But the fandom, because when it came out that Deku and Ochako were like an item, people were so upset because they wanted it to be Deku and Bakugo, and it's like, are you kidding me right now?
Why?
Yeah, why are you
forcing
a
this?
fandom can definitely ruin an anime.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hands down.
A fandom can ruin an anime for sure. I just don't. Yeah. Who else? So since
Naruto and Sasuke.
Naruto and Sasuke,
Let's
obviously.
go.
Since the JJK spinoff has come out, people are upset that Maki and Yuno were together.
Yep.
They wanted Maki to be with another woman, and it's like, you can have a strong, powerful female with a dude, right? And there was
But it's like a strong, powerful female with a strong, powerful male.
they were flirting throughout the entire. Did they not watch JJK Zero or like the rest of
liked
fucking
her the
JJK?
minute he saw her.
Yeah.
Immediately liked her.
Yeah. So people were upset about that. So the fandom can definitely ruin an anime for sure. The fandom can ruin it.
This is an old one, but people tried to ship this. I don't know, for my D Gray Man fans out there, it was Alan Walker and Kanda.
Oh.
Yeah, the swordsman. They tried to force that so.
Push them together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Shippers don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious. You see it in the show. They don't like each other like that.
Yeah.
They're
or
either
it could be
rivals.
either rivals, or a platonic type thing.
Yeah, or they're just
but
like
they
those
ship
two
'em.
friends are like, I'm pushing you to be great. You push me to be great. If you're falling off, no. Come on, let's keep going. And that's it.
Right.
It's done.
Right. Yeah, I don't. I definitely feel like those things can ruin an anime.
Yeah.
For sure. I just
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, I don't really. What? God, there was another anime that came out that I dropped because it was fucking mid. Let me pull this up. It was.
That came out this year? That was bad?
Yeah.
Bro, there's so many bad anime. I don't know. There's only a few good ones that I can actually stop.
I feel like the way that, like, as many as there are like good anime, there's bad anime for this year.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't finish this, but it's actually really good. I gotta catch up to it. Takopi's Original Sin.
I heard that scene. So depressing.
It is a very depressing show.
I don't know if I can watch that. I heard it's great, but it'll do something to you. Like it'll hurt you.
The first
You're gonna
episode,
need therapy.
well, the whole season, this series, but the first episode's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, they said you're gonna need therapy. I don't
The first
know.
episode's pretty
I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if
You
I wanna
wanna
go to
go through
therapy.
that?
Yeah, I don't know if I wanna. Like I've watched some anime, and I can't remember the name, where they said you're gonna need therapy after this. It's like this kid in this war-torn country, and it's like war from beginning to end. Him and his sister trying to survive, and they end up both. I swear, I'll try.
What anime? Wait, what?
Oh
What is
yeah,
this?
it's so bad. It's like that famine, starvation, and they're just trying to survive the war.
Oh, I never heard of this.
Oh man, it'll mess you up, bro. Oh my goodness.
So one that, I mean, it won't mess you up, but I feel like it's slept on. It's a similar type of, I guess, setup. It was on Amazon Prime, and it had I think it's on 2 seasons or maybe 3 seasons now. I used to watch the hell out of this, or at least season 1. What is that anime called? Let me, because it's on Amazon.
Here it is. Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave of the Fire. Okay, I'm about to have to look that up.
Yeah, see that one right there? That is one depressing. It's a great movie. It's literally just showing you the hardships of war. But it was so sad to see that boy struggle. He ended up dying of starvation. Literally, like his sister, she basically died. Like she starved to death, and then he was, I think he was in a train station or something, and he
What's that fucked up anime that was on?
literally had no food left. Somebody tried to give him some bread, but by the time he got the bread, he was already
He
gone.
was gone.
It was over with.
What
It was
that
so
other
sad.
Anime, because let me see. You've seen it before, I'm pretty sure, or have heard of it at least.
There are a lot of messed up anime out there.
Yeah. Oh god.
There was another one that I watched. I think something about his friend dying last summer or something like that. I think his.
Oh, and Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a new anime.
Yeah.
And that was actually kind of decent.
Yeah, it was kind of decent. It had some weird moments in it, but overall, it was kind of. I can't remember the names in my life. I gotta pull that one up too.
This is gonna bother me. There's like a giant hole, and they can only go down certain levels, and like her mom explores, and there's like they have certain color tags or something.
Abyss?
Made in Abyss. Holy
She
shit.
just asked me.
So, okay, that one is one of those ones where Made in Abyss starts off where it's like,
Yeah, the white whistles.
this is so chill. Like, this is a cute kind of anime. What's gonna happen?
Not
And
at
then
all.
when she gets into that fucking pit at like episode 6 or 7, it's a complete 180. And then her homie gets fucked up, and they meet some creature that's fucked up, or her friend was fucked. Oh
This
my
is
god.
where-
Oh
okay,
my god.
when you
Made in
meet-
Abyss, and especially the movie where
movies.
that black whistle.
There we
or
go. That's
whatever-
it. Yes.
Yeah.
And he
Kidnaps
was
old boy.
experimenting on these kids,
Yeah.
and then literally deforming their bodies and using them so he could explore the cave, so it wouldn't mutate his own body.
Yep.
It was so messed up. He had you thinking, "Oh, I'm just taking care of you. I'm saving you from the heart." Nah.
Made in Abyss is one of those ones, man.
Yeah.
Made in Abyss is.
That anime will have you like, "Oh, this is kind of cool."
The first couple
Whoa.
episodes, you're like, oh, this is alright, and then they get fucked up.
Oh
And then they get
man,
fucked up.
like it gets bad. It gets really
Made in
bad.
Abyss is.
It's great though. It's a great anime.
Yeah,
Love it. But
I think Amazon only has like the first season for free, and then you have to watch the movie, and then there's season 2 or
Isn't it on
some jazz
Crunchyroll?
like that. No, it's not.
Not on Crunchyroll? Oh.
Nah. But so mid anime, the new gen mid anime, in my opinion, like C tier, maybe B tier. Secrets of the Silent Witch.
Agreed.
Togen Anki.
Yep.
The Water Magician.
Yep.
That reverse or whatever the fuck that is. Yeah. That other one, the Apocalypse. That one is that's like D tier. if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
that's terrible.
They had like one cool scene, I guess, when Old Girl, like they
wipe
came.
out all those people.
Yeah, like they came to the forest and she was like, "Hey, turn back," and they're like, oh, no, we want to see what's in there. Hey, nothing's in here. Turn around. And one of the dudes was like, all right, we're about to leave. But one dude was like, no, fuck that. And she was like, okay, I warned you multiple times. And she slaughters him. The animation was horrible, but it was still like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna go in like a kind of cool direction.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is wild. Like, okay, she's like, no survivors or nothing. Yeah. Like, all right, cool. And then she's like, well, she said after she killed old boy, she told like her comrades that she was just fucking with him. But before she killed him, she was like, I'm about to, because of your mistake, I'm about to come and kill your whole family and shit. Like, it's like, okay, cool. And then like the very next episode, she's like, bring all the little girls. And it's like, okay, this is okay. Nah. Horrible. But anime that are pretty good this year, top tier this year, Gachiagata is pretty legit.
100%.
To Be Hero X is phenomenal.
Kaiju number 8,
Dan to Dan. Those are staples though. Those are pretty.
And Clevitis.
Clevitis is so good.
Yeah.
Clevitis is real good.
Those are the best ones this year.
Yeah, that is going to be.
And Sakamoto Days.
Yeah, Sakamoto. Again, Sakamoto Days is so slept on.
Yeah.
Sakamoto Days is so slept on.
It's definitely up there. 100% up there.
And I like I said, I don't know. I know when it first came out, people were complaining about the animation. But like you said, it was comparing it to the manga.
Yeah.
But I feel like Sakamoto Days animation is baseline. That's what anime should strive for, minimum. So, yeah. That is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you love it, please be sure to like and subscribe. We have a lot more content coming. And again, thanks for watching.